Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 55 years old, and for the past 10 years, I've been living a quiet, lonely life with my son. My husband passed away when I was 45, and since then, I've poured all my energy into raising my son and working. But now my son is grown up and I often find myself sitting alone, wondering, is this it? Is this all life has left for me? I never thought I'd be here, 50, single and unsure of what the future holds. But little did I know life had a surprise waiting for me. You see, being single at 50 isn't easy. People assume you're either content being alone or too old to start over. And honestly, I believed that too. I mean, who would want to date someone like me? I'm not young, I'm not trendy, and don't even get me started on technology. My son once tried to teach me how to use Instagram, and let's just say, it didn't go well. But deep down, I missed having someone to talk to, someone to share my life with. I missed companionship. And that's when my best friend Linda came up with a crazy idea. Linda told me to try online dating. Yes, online dating. First, I thought she was joking. I mean, isn't that for young people? But Linda wouldn't take no for an answer. She even helped me set up a profile. And let me tell you, it was a disaster. I was ready to delete the app when I got a message from someone named John. His profile said he was 58, a retired teacher, and loved gardening. Something about his smile caught my attention, so I decided to reply. Little did I know that one message would change everything. John and I started talking and it felt easy. We talked about everything, our favorite books, our families, even our fears. He told me he'd been single for years after his divorce and wasn't sure if he'd ever find love again. I told him I felt the same way. After a few weeks, John asked if I'd like to meet in person. I was nervous. What if he didn't like me? What if I didn't like him? But Linda convinced me to go. What's the worst that could happen? He said. So I agreed. We decided to meet at a little cafe in town. I remember walking in, my hands shaking, and there he was, sitting at a table with a bouquet of flowers. He looked just like his picture, but better. I was so nervous I almost tripped over a chair. We talked for hours. It felt like we'd known each other forever. For the first time in years, I felt seen. And when he walked me to my car, he said, "I'd love to see you again." My heart skipped a beat. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Dating at 50 comes with its own set of challenges. My son wasn't thrilled about the idea of me dating. "Mom, are you sure about this?" he asked. And honestly, I wasn't sure either. And then there was the fear of getting hurt. What if this didn't work out? What if I wasn't enough? These thoughts kept me up at night. But every time I talked to John, those fears started to fade. One evening, John and I went for a walk in the park. He told me about his own fears, how he'd almost given up on love, how he wasn't sure if he deserved happiness. And in that moment, I realized something. We were both scared, but we were also both willing to try. That night, I decided to take a leap of faith. I told myself, it's never too late to find love. And I'm so glad I did. John and I have been together for a year now, and I can honestly say I've never been happier. We spend our days gardening, cooking, and just enjoying each other's company. It's not perfect, but it's ours. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Love doesn't have an expiration date. It's never too late to find happiness, to take a chance, and to open your heart. So if you're sitting there wondering if it's too late for you, let me tell you, it's not. Take a chance. You never know what life has in store for you. Have you ever experienced a second chance at love? Comment down below, share your story in the email. I'll feature your love in my next video. We love to hear it. And last, do subscribe for more second chance love stories.